Well, I think that's the longest it's ever taken us to set up. We had to hook the truck back up to the trailer because it's really hard to get level. This site is, for a concrete pad, super unlevel. But we finally got it, and the good news is our slide came in and out just perfectly. Probably the best it ever has since we've owned this trailer. So kind of feel like idiots that it was just a little WD-40 and we didn't realize that we needed to be doing that. But it would have been nice had the guy from Grand Design mentioned that we should have just tried some WD-40.
Well, and all the forums say not to do that, so that's the only reason I didn't. I feel like an idiot now, but hey,
hopefully that's all it was. So anyways, we just got here to the Jordanelle State Park in Utah. It's near Park City. It's a really pretty site right here on the reservoir. I'm not sure if you can see it. We have good views. It's warm today, but it's not as hazy as it was in Idaho. Into downtown Salt Lake City. We hadn't really planned on visiting this city, so we didn't do much research, but we just came downtown and we're walking around, and this is the Salt Lake Temple. Super impressive.
Yeah, there's some major buildings around here, all centered around religion. Mostly, what is this? The Church of Latter-day Saints, I think. I mean, some crazy big buildings around here.
Yeah, this looks like a freaking castle. Like, definitely not something that you would usually see in America, but pretty interesting.
In a world full of darkness and light, sorrow, sadness, and despair, all I have is your love and your light, and I'm not going anywhere. I never thought that I would fall so hard, but that's exactly what I did. Now we're together and I can't wait to start the rest of our lives here. So will you take me, and will you make me the happiest man in the world? Say, can I take you, and can I make you? Can I make you my forever girl?
We just came to grab a bite to eat at Spitz, which came highly recommended, and I have to say, it was absolutely delicious. Charlie's almost finished his, and I barely just started on mine.
Don't mess around.
You're the one my mama told me would be waiting when I'm ready, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't believe, but she was right and I was wrong, and now you're here and we're alone, and baby.
So we've been in Salt Lake City for a couple of hours now, strolling around, and really have like zero expectations for this city, and it's kind of impressed me. It's super clean, and the architecture here is really cool. And we don't know much about like the
Church of Latter-day Saints, but it's definitely
they definitely have a lot of money.
Centerpiece of the city. You can't really avoid it.
Yeah, it's we don't, like you said, we don't know much about it, so I'm probably gonna go home and like binge research and look for some documentaries maybe to find out more about it. But one thing for sure is Temple Square is like really pretty. It's kind of cool walking around just checking out like the buildings. The temple is incredible. It's not something that you would normally see in the US, I guess, so
no,
it's just very unique
architecture. Yeah.
Alright, we just left downtown Salt Lake City. We spent way more time there than I thought we would, so we're gonna take the Big Cottonwood Canyon road back to Jordanelle State Park where we're staying. It's supposed to be a really pretty scenic drive up in the mountains, and also includes, I think, Guardsman Pass, and I also think there's a lake up here to check out. So
it's getting really steep, so it's getting really good.
And very windy. So it's been a long day. We just got back to the campground. We're gonna shower and call it a night. I'm actually heading over to the campground showers because We only have water and electric hookups here, no sewer, so we're trying to conserve our tanks as much as we can. It's just starting to rain actually, but I haven't shown you the campgrounds lately where we've been staying, so I figured I would take you over to the bathroom, show you how that is. I'm hoping for a clean bathroom. Charlie said it was a little bit sketchy, so let's go check it out. Definitely not the nicest of showers I've ever been to, but I did a quick rinse and I got the job done. It's starting to rain a little bit harder now, so I'm heading back to the trailer. Probably gonna make a cup of coffee and get some work done, call it a night. We'll catch you tomorrow. Well, we've been cooped up the past few days because we've had some wicked rain and storms here. We actually had hail last night. Charlie was freaking out. Luckily, there's no damage to the truck.
Definitely thought we were coming out to dents in the truck and in the trailer, but so far it seems all right.
This morning we went in, we had to get our oil changed. Again, it feels like we just did that, but how much was the oil changed?
$97. It was actually cheaper here in Utah than it was in Montana.
Cool. It's not too bad. So we're heading back to the trailer now. Just did a Walmart run, and then we're probably gonna go check out Park City for the day. One thing, Utah drivers. What is up with the driving in this state? We thought it was just maybe a coincidence that we were like having all these run-ins with just really, really bad driving.
Two people driving in the same lane if it was like an exit ramp, and they'll drive right next to each other right to the end. We've seen it like 3 times
or just like cut
in the
people
last
off
2 days.
for zero reason, like whatsoever. Just like bad driving. We thought maybe it was just a coincidence, and we were watching YouTube videos last night and 2 different people said the same thing, that like Utah has the worst drivers. So the only other places I think would compare, Washington,
Seattle, yeah,
and Montana. All 3 are like the least suspecting places.
Yeah, they're like the most wide open, and they're the most aggressive drivers.
Yeah, really random. So anyways,
the things you learn driving across America.
Yeah, really.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover song, just as long as friends and family sing along. And I don't need more money or a faster car, no. Don't need a magazine to call me a superstar.
Alright, so we made the drive back up over Guardsman Pass to Silver Lake today. Somehow we missed it the other day on our drive.
It's only like 27 minutes from Park City, so it was an easy drive. It's a steep drive, but you get some really cool views. Unfortunately, the haze rolled in today again, but nonetheless, it's still a cool spot to see.
There's like a boardwalk that goes all the way around. It was, what, maybe a half a mile?
No, it's probably more than a mile.
You think?
Yeah, it's a good walk.
Yeah, it's a nice walk. It's a lot of people on the trail. There's supposed to be a lot of wildlife, but so far we've only seen some chipmunks and squirrels.
But the best part is, it's free.
That much I can say now.
It's our last day here at Jordanelle State Park, and it's actually a beautiful day. It is so clear. This is like one of the clearest days that we've had. It's like sunny, 79, beautiful day. We're just kind of hanging out, cleaning, doing laundry, getting things ready for tomorrow. We've got a long drive to Colorado.
Grease your slides. It's a lifesaver. Get yourself some white lithium grease. It works wonders.
Yes, huge difference. Our slide is working like it's never been so smooth before. So glad we got that figured out, and it wasn't very expensive either. But anyways, we are gonna go dump our tanks now so we can hit the road early in the morning. We've got at least a 7.5 hour, probably more like 9 hour drive to Colorado. So we will catch you from
Pulling
Colorado.
loaves of bread down from the shelf, and how rare it is that I stay up past 12. In the backyard we are going to start a garden. If that don't sound mighty good, I beg your pardon.
This guy gave me so much crap for buying pumpkin spice cereal in mid-August, and guess who just finished all of my cereal? I hardly even got to have any.
Guilty as charged.